Once again, the Bonhams motoring department returned to Goodwood, this time on Saturday the 14th of September for our Goodwood Revival auction. The sale included around 200 lots of automobilia and 76 motor cars, and we're delighted to say that the results total of sales this year eclipsed last year's record sales at the Revival meeting with a sale total of £15.5 million. The car sale rate was approaching 87%. One of the most charismatic of all the great pre-war Grand Prix cars, the ex-Tazio Nuvolari 1935 Alfa Romeo Tipo 8C, the ex-Scuderia Ferrari car, selling for £5.9 million, creating a new world record for an Alfa Romeo sold at auction.
At £3.6 million. For the magical Alfa at £3.6 million. At 3.8. At 4 million now. At 4 million. At 4.2. 4 million 4. 4,600,000 pounds. 4.8 million is bid there. £5 million is bid. 5.2 straight away at £5.2 million at 5.2. 5.3 comes in from that side. 5.3, thank you Robert Brooks, what the weight it is, 5.3. The 8C35 Alfa Romeo for the first time at £5.3 million. For the second time, for the third and final time, sold £5.3 million.
Other great highlights from Saturday's sale included, again, another record price, but this time for a standard Jaguar E-Type Series 1 Roadster. Its price was £225,500. The X-Works Irish Tourist Trophy and Brooklands Double 12 entered. George Field and Dudley Froy 1931 S-Type low chassis Invicta sold for a figure of £953,500. Another celebrity-owned motorcar, this time from new, only for a few years however, was the rare 1 of 7 right-hand drive Lamborghini Miura SVs. Estimate was £750 to £850, but it sold for £920,000. Another car from long-term ownership, this time coming to us from Norway, was a 1961 Ferrari 250 GT Pininfarina Series 2 Cabriolet. The car required complete restoration, hadn't been run for at least 5 years. Estimate was £400,000 to £500,000, but sold to a UK bidder for £707,000. Continuing the Ferrari theme, a number of significant prices were achieved for other road-going Ferraris, all of them right-hand drive. Lot 216 was the 1972 Ferrari Dino 246 GT. The estimate was from £130,000 to £160,000, but it sold for £236,000. Lot 228, another Ferrari, this time the 330 GTC, sold for £387,000. The Revival sale, again this year, included a number of unique and quirky items, from a Riva motorboat that sold for £40,250 to a relatively modern Airstream motorhome, fabulously appointed, and that sold for just under £80,000. Microcars were also in evidence at the sale, with 4 in the auction, all of them finding new homes. The Trojan microcar sold for just under £30,000. Following the auction, several significant post-sales were achieved, including the 1987 silk-cut Jaguar XJR 8 that won the Spa 1000 kilometres in 1987, selling for £800,000.